Welcome back to Let's Play AI, the Somnium files. Last time we left off, we looked around town and did some investigation. One of the most important parts that we found out was number 89 here is a prisoner that contacted us earlier, and he seems to be in contact with Sejima as well. And he is resembling someone that I am kinda familiar with from a dream we had in the very first episode. So let's talk to him. What is your name?
Number 89.
Your real name?
I don't know, I forgot.
That is the same voice that we heard at least. Why did you call Sejima secretary?
Oh, you know about that. It's true. I called Sejima's secretary. I got him on the line and I told him something very important.
You spoke with him directly?
Yeah,
Where are you from?
Djibouti.
Northeast Africa, a small republic of roughly 900,000.
He's fucking with us.
I don't take kindly to stupid lies.
What did you tell him?
I told him to call somebody.
Somebody.
Shoko.
I can't tell you anymore.
How many people have you killed?
I don't know. It's not like I'm counting.
About Shoko's murder.
Alright, let's get back to the topic at hand. 2 days ago, you called our investigation office. You said you know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
Yes, I promise.
You're lying.
No shit.
You don't want to release me.
It's kinda weird. His portrait here is a 2D model for the most part, except for his eyes. That's the only thing that is animated. Like, for the most part, I think this is Dati's model. At least it's the same art style as the 3D model, but his portrait is different from his 3D model.
That's fine. I was expecting this anyway.
Like a completely different artist drew this. Not sure why.
I just wanted a good excuse to leave the prison.
What do you mean?
You really want to know? Here's what I mean! You'll make a good hostage for me. Take me to the exit. Now.
This is going great.
Oh, darn.
Are you kidding me? A criminal serving a life sentence just escaped from Metro Police. I ordered everyone to keep quiet about this, but it's only a matter of time before the press sniffs this out. We need to get number 89 back before then.
Well, we messed up real bad. Chair.
I really like chairs. They look delicious.
What?
What the hell are you talking about?
Key.
But no keyhole for it. Same as you, Date.
What do you mean by that? So now you're ogling me too?
Okay, I'll stop.
Mario. Soccer ball. Volleyball.
Spiking is an important part of volleyball. Spiking. Spike Chun?
Spike Chunsoft?
What is that?
Wait a minute, did you let number 89 escape on purpose? So that you could catch the bigger fish?
Yeah, boss. Exactly.
I was kidding.
The big catch. Tanuki. Soba curtain. Computer. A desk. Chair. Bookshelf. Jack-o'-lantern. Happy birthday. Battle curtain
I wanna
snowboard.
knock you over the head with that snowboard right about now.
Then allow me to say this. I will slalom away from that attack.
Not funny.
Skis. The triangle. The poster. The other poster. The map.
Boss, I turned your stationary bike into a coffee grinder. You use the pedals to grind the beans.
Why the hell did you do that?
Date, look! A UFO.
That's a symbol.
They were kind and had a big smile. Such a shame.
The shogi
The
piece.
shogi player gave that to me. I think his name was Hanyu?
The Hanyu?
Yep, that's him.
What? The rug? Okay, I think I am already adapted to exploring this freaking room. Apologize.
Boss, it's my fault he got away. I'm sorry.
Don't waste time apologizing. Go catch him. I'm the one who has to go on an apology tour now. You really messed up this time.
Does our gun have GPS inside of it? Well, I would think he probably disposed of it by now. Where is my gun?
Number 89 still has it. But don't worry, I have a spare. I'll give it to you later.
That's not even what my gun looks like. How did he get away?
He punched out an officer and stole his clothes. He put on the uniform and brought me with him at gunpoint. Well, he had the gun in his pocket, hiding it. No one on the floor even knew this was happening. He got on the elevator and made it to the ground floor. He even stole my security card. He said he'd kill me if I tried anything. I suppose the whole escape took him about 5 minutes. He must have planned this.
You're rather calm about all this.
I'm coming down from being terrified for my life. I'm in a bit of a fugue state right now.
Where is he?
How would I know? After he got to the exit, he let me go. I didn't see where he went. I collapsed right there.
Summarize.
Date, I know you are already aware of this, but there are security cameras all over this compound. I checked all of them. Number 89 fled in a car that was waiting for him.
So he had an accomplice.
Yes,
Did you see who was driving?
I did.
Who was it?
You and I know him well.
So, oh, Renju. I told Boss and Pewter what Haiba revealed to me.
Renju?
Why?
Date, Moma is calling.
Moma, from the Kumakuras?
I'll connect him.
Hey, Date, I just got the word. Renju's been seen.
What? Where?
Hey, don't forget our deal.
Deal?
Yeah, Iris.
What deal?
You forgot already? I'm talking about Tessa.
Oh, right.
I'll be waiting. You know what to do.
What should we do?
We have no choice. We have to take her.
To Moma?
Yes.
Lemniscate.
Oh my gosh! Late. You're late.
I'm going home.
Never! Have you forgotten the vows you exchanged?
Are you drunk?
No, of course not.
You're drunk.
I'm kid. I'm kidding! I can't believe I'm gonna shovel forge with you. I'm getting excited!
We are not shovel forging.
I was talking about the date, silly.
Shovel Forge and a date are synonymous, apparently.
So where are we going?
To where the dragon is. A gangster bar. The Yakuza office building. A really nice place. Let's go where the dragon is.
To meet the dragon.
The dragon? Like that dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shenron.
Oh, I get it. Like a fantasy world. magic, and you're gonna teleport me there. Woohoo! I'm getting fired up!
Whoops, forgot to look around the room. She didn't completely understand, but I didn't have time to care. I took Iris to the Kumakuras.
Ooh, look at the dragon! So cool! So, this is a crime syndicate building, right?
It is.
Yeah, the Kumakuras.
And you were trying to make me believe this was some kind of fantasy world?
No,
Does this look like we are about to sell Iris?
that's what you thought.
What? Dante lied to me!
Dante, you bastard! You made Tessa cry!
Mister, save me! Throw this man into Tokyo Bay!
Got it! I'll have him sleeping with the fishes.
This is an interesting turn of events.
I can hardly believe it.
I think Tessa is about to become a crime boss.
Moma, I held up my end of the deal.
You sure did! You wanna hear about Renju?
Mr. Okira?
The desk.
Tessa, if you're tired, you can sit on my desk.
On your desk.
The phone. Computer. Lantern.
Hey, Iris. What do you think of when you see two lanterns pushed together?
Huh?
I mean, it kind of looks like something, right?
Not really.
No, really. Picture two lanterns pushed together, and you put your face between them. There's something that reminds you of?
Lanterns.
What, you mean boobs?
Damn it, Moma. You're not supposed to say it.
But those are the round lanterns, these are, like, elongated. Sofa.
How many cows did they kill for this?
It's a fake?
Locker.
Dante, look! A UFO!
This again.
It's an ashtray.
The motto. Restaurants will take forever to fulfill your bottomless drink orders. So order them all up front. Last month's schedule. Hot Spring Sommelier exam. Partition.
Hey, Tessa! Let's have a party!
No thanks.
I sincerely apologize.
Sorry for bringing you here.
It's okay.
You don't have to be scared, Tessa. We're not thugs. We're just a gang.
About as contradictory as meatless beef.
The old boss was really violent.
He would take a cheese grater to someone's leg if they looked at him funny.
But after I took over, we went crystal clean.
Crystal.
Methamphetamines.
No, we don't do drugs. We don't deal with that stuff. We had to restructure the whole operation. Cut a lot of people off.
Cut?
Their throats.
No, not like that.
Introduce Moma.
Oh yeah, I haven't introduced this old man yet.
I'm 24.
You're 24, you're younger than me?
Moma is lying. He is at least 40.
Oh, thank God.
Absolutely.
Sorry for not introducing myself. My name is Moma Kumakura. I work for a prestigious advertising agency.
You run the Kumakura gang, right? You're like a mob boss.
How did you know that?
Is he stupid?
Are you stupid? About Renju.
What happened to Mr. Okira? I heard he escaped the hospital.
So did I, but I don't know anything more than that.
Please tell me?
Renju's escape from the hospital was strange. 3 things stuck out to me. I laid out the facts. Mizuki was lured to the place where Shoko's body was found by a message sent from Renju's phone. I found Aris's body in Okiura Fishery, cold storage warehouse. Earlier today, Renju fled with a prisoner escaping a life sentence, an assassin named Number 89.
Hold up. What were you saying about Tessa's dead body?
Oh, well...
Dante saw a parallel world with my dead body in it.
A parallel world?
Never heard of it?
Oh, yeah, of course I am. Yeah, right. Parallel worlds and all that shit. Yeah.
I don't understand it, but I suppose he does.
No, he doesn't.
Because I don't feel like explaining it.
But why would Mr. Okiura do that?
I don't know. He could be a hostage or an accomplice. Either way, I need to find him.
Introduce Moma.
Moma may not look it, but he's a huge ASET fan.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm a huge fan.
Gambling.
Bet, debt, ASET!
Worries.
Forget, fret, ASET!
Now what does she say?
ASET, you bet!
Wow, my catchphrase! Thank you!
This is kind of embarrassing.
But sorry, Moma. I don't like gangsters.
Oh my god, Moma is so precious.
I don't like gangsters either. Gangsters are awful. All those nasty Yakuza guys should drop dead, am I right?
I think he's having a mental breakdown. That expensive looking ring.
Why do you care?
Can I have it?
What?
Can I have the ring?
Why would I give it to you?
Hey, can I have the ring?
Absolutely, of course you can. Here, take it. Wait, no. I can't give you this.
You're so cheap.
Come on, it's not like you're losing it.
It's exactly like I'm losing it.
Aww.
You guys are a good team. Like siblings.
A chair. Where are your goons?
They're out, looking for Renju. Besides, I can't have them here seeing me like this.
Good point.
About Renju.
You said on the phone that you saw Renju.
Yeah, I had all my people looking for him.
So, tell me where he is.
I could.
Excuse me, we are leaving.
Hey, I held up my end. I brought Iris like you asked.
Date, come here.
Moma took me to the corner of the room.
Date, I don't quite know how to ask this, but can you ask Tessa if I can shake her hand, please?
Oh, that's it? Sure.
Moma and I broke our huddle.
Iris, could you do me a favor?
A favor?
He wants to see your boobs.
What?
What the fuck, dude? I didn't say that!
Oh, sorry. What I meant was, he wants to shake your hand.
Oh, a handshake. Sure. I would never show my boobs.
I just took Moma's hand gently and shook it.
Dante, this is the happiest day of my life. It feels good to be the boss.
So how about it?
Alright, here it goes. Renju was seen in 2 places. First, Sunfish Pocket, the maid cafe. Second, Ikume Shrine.
Is that the same shrine that Hitomi mentioned?
Sunfish Pocket and Akume Shrine.
Got it, thanks.
No problem, bro. Really.
Summarize.
Anyway, Moma, take care of Iris for me.
What?
What?
What? Wait! You're leaving me here?
You'll be safe with him.
Will she?
Are you serious? Look at his face! Not to mention he runs a crime syndicate. What if he sells me to the highest bidder?
Tessa, I would never do that!
He would be the highest bidder.
I told you, we're clean now. We all go home on time, we follow government regulations.
See ya.
Wait! What about Shovel Forge?
I told you I never promised to play with you.
But you promised me a date!
Date, is this true? You son of a bitch.
Come on, dude.
I'm gonna ignore that.
Dante, you're gonna look for Mr. Okiura, right? Take me with you. If you do, I'll tell you about last night.
Her late night visitor.
Fine.
Yay!
Dante, don't ignore me!
A clean gang?
Oh, that's just a toy.
Oh, just a toy.
Let's leave them alone for a while.
We have 2 places to check. Sunfish Pocket and Ikume Shrine.
I want to go to the warehouse too, where you found my dead body.
Something bothering you?
No, I'm just curious. Oh, and one more thing. Can we eat somewhere?
Food sounds good. I haven't eaten in a while.
Oh, my chest hurts. Getting hard to breathe.
Off to the cold storage warehouse.
I saw it. I'm sure. Your corpse, Iris. Right here.
But I'm here now. Maybe I'm a ghost.
You don't look like a floating sheet. You have legs.
But maybe they're not legs. Maybe they're my boobs.
I tried to picture Iris's breast swinging down there like that, and then I decided not to.
Didn't you say that you saved me in your dream? What did you mean by that?
I told you that I'm with an organization called Abyss, right?
Yeah, you told me 2 days ago.
We find clues in the minds of suspects and witnesses. We enter what we call a Somnium, a dream world projected by their subconscious. That's what the entire organization is about.
How do you even do that?
We have a machine that we call the sync machine.
What is that?
It's a sync machine.
That's not an explanation. Tell me how it works.
Well,
I don't know. Ask Peter.
I can explain, but it will require a bit of background to understand.
Background? So my corpse was on here?
Yeah.
Switchboard.
Hey, get out of my house!
What the hell?
I'm a poltergeist inside the circuit board.
What?
You said I was a ghost, right? Maybe I'm haunting the warehouse with spooky astral projections.
What are you talking about, Iris?
Old drum.
Hi, I'm Jemimon!
Yeah, I but already did this.
You too?
A box.
Pew, pew, pew.
What the hell?
The box made me think of, like, a giant robot.
A what?
You know, from kaiju movies?
Again, what?
That caramel over there looks so good!
Yeah, you're right. But if I tried to eat it in one bite, I'd break my jaw.
What are you talking about, Date? That's a cardboard box.
You started... Never mind.
Do you know about the BBB?
I've heard of it. The blood-brain barrier, right? Inside the skull, there's an army of little teeny tiny soldiers that surround the brain. They protect the brain from bad stuff in the blood, right?
That's almost it, yeah.
The blood-brain barrier describes the architecture of the microvessels of the brain. It is a kind of shield that protects the brain. To get through, an object must be no larger than 0.4 nanometers. Objects too large to slip through the barrier cannot physically access the brain.
Do you know about nanotechnology?
Nanotech? Yeah! Technology related to really small things. Like, really teeny tiny things. And when they make a machine, they're called nanomachines. I heard they use them a lot for medical and tech fields. Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses. They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said. Well, I don't know if it was like beep, beep or rrr. But anyway, nanotechnology costs tons of money. Only a few people can even afford it. My college professor said only the richest of the rich have nanotechnology. But he's pretty liberal, so...
Largely accurate. Nano is a prefix meaning 10 to the negative 9th power.
College professor. Didn't she say that she was in the last year of high school?
A nanometer is therefore 0.00000000001 meters. The sync machine uses machines approximately 2.16 nanometers long. Viruses are on average 20 to 970 nanometers, so sync nanomachines are far smaller than that. This allows them to access neural circuitry. During a sync, the nanomachines are used to write in the syncer's data.
Do you know about the budget system?
I guess not.
No, I know what it is. It's the core programming behind AI, right?
That's right. What's wrong?
What?
You're shivering.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
To borrow Pewter's explanation, with the advent of the Wadjet system, we can extract the data of the human psyche. This data is sent to the brain, which achieves the sync.
Are you a robot? Like, was the real Iris killed and this one is a fake? Again, there are just so many possibilities at this point. Here is hope sync works.
Okay, you have the basics down. Let me explain how syncing works. Syncers like me equip the sync gear and use it to access the subject's brain. Inside the helmet are nanocables, and on the tip of each of these cables is a special nanomachine. But the machine can't reach the brain through blood alone. Do you know why?
The BBB soldiers say go away and push them back?
Well, yeah, kind of. But for the sync to work, we have to get the nanomachines into the brain itself. How do we do that?
Drill a hole in the skull?
No.
In Shovel Forge, you can use a pickaxe and...
No, it has nothing to do with tools. We don't have to open a hole. Skulls already have holes in them.
The eye socket?
One of those holes is the optic canal, which is a nerve canal located behind the eyes. The nanocables of the sync gear go through your eyes, then go to the back of your eye socket, then through the optic canal to the sea.
The sea?
The sea of brain cells, anyway.
That sounds kind of romantic.
It's only a chunk of protein.
Here is how sync works.
Once the nanocables arrive at their destination, they can begin the sync process. They slide into the brain like roots of a tree, and on the tip of each cable, the nanomachine sends and receives data.
I like how the game is explaining this like some thought actually went behind it.
This is controlled by the Wadjet system, and that's how the syncer and the subject exchange information.
Exchange?
Think of it this way. The human brain has a max capacity of one psyche, one consciousness.
Multiple instances of consciousness inside one brain can cause a total collapse of higher brain functions.
You know how a car only has one steering wheel? If there were two, there would be accidents all over the place.
Well, don't some planes have two control sticks?
Okay, maybe it wasn't the best metaphor. What I'm trying to say is that the human body can only hold one person. If you try to have two people inside one brain, it will break.
I see.
Here is how sync works.
Because of this, the syncer's data goes inside the subject's brain, and the only thing inside the subject's mind at the time of the sync are their memories, like a house with no one inside. We syncers break into the house, look for clues, and leave, all within 6 minutes.
There's a time limit?
Yes, or else the house will collapse on our heads.
The neural circuits would become too deeply entwined with one another. To put it simply, the syncer would be trapped inside the subject's house.
Summarize.
Thank you for explaining it. I don't completely understand how sync works, but still.
Just don't tell anyone. This is extremely confidential.
It's okay, I won't. Date, tell me this. Who did you sync with yesterday?
Didn't I show you his picture? Congressman So Sajima.
So that's why you know so much about him.
But you've never met him, right?
I haven't, I swear. Hey, Date, you saw my corpse here, right?
I did. I'm sure of it.
And in SoStream, you saved me from getting killed.
Yeah,
And then somehow, I resurrected.
yeah.
Date, that means you're... Achoo!
Date, is the cold too much for Iris?
Yeah, I'm freezing too. Iris, let's get out of here for now.
Roger that!
Why cannot characters finish their gosh darn sentences ever? Let's go to the new area.
You okay?
It's okay. I just, missed a step there.
That's the second time that happened. The first was when we were investigating Bloom Park. Guardian dog. Chozuya. You wash your hands and face here. Lantern. Tree. An arch. Offering box. A bell. Shrine. A sacred straw rope. Your thoughts?
It's nostalgic. This place is a memorable one for me. 6 years ago, I used to come here with someone.
Someone?
I used to call him Uncle. He was a thoughtful, reliable man. I thought of him as a father, but one day, he just disappeared.
She's talking about...
Hitomi's lover.
About this uncle.
When you asked me why I became an idol, I wasn't being entirely truthful. I told you that it was because I wanted to become famous. But more specifically, it was for Uncle. I've been looking for him for 6 years, but I didn't find him anywhere. I didn't know where else to look. So instead of me finding him, I thought that he could find me instead.
You think if you became famous, he'd contact you?
Yeah.
So that is why she became an idol.
Well, he is, or at least was, in
I
prison.
mean, it's also been my dream since I was little. That's a part of it, too.
So why do you use the name Asa? Shouldn't you use your real name?
Oh no, I don't have to. He was the one who came up with the name Aset. He told me that if I ever became an idol, I should use that name.
What are you looking at?
The flower over there.
Flower?
You can't see it from here, can you? I know it's there because I've been to this shrine before.
A monument? Oh,
An iris. More specifically, a winter iris. This is the same flower that was on display at Iris's house.
winter iris. A monument. You're looking at the winter iris, aren't you?
Yeah. How did you know? It's the same kind that's at my house. I told you about what it means, right?
Good news and hope.
Iris is also a part of the eye, and the Greek goddess of rainbows. She delivered messages from the gods. That's why the flower means good news and hope.
About this shrine.
It's called Ikume Iribiko Isachi no Mikoto, or sometimes Ikume Tenno, or Ikume no Mikoto. There are legends about this place written in the old text. It's a shrine dedicated to the gods. The old legend goes like this. One day, Ikume Iribiko sent one of his followers, Taji Momori, on an urgent quest to find a mysterious magical fruit. A fruit called Tokijiku no Kaku. It's said that eating it will grant you immortality. After many hardships, Taji Momori was able to find the fruit. But by the time he got back, Ikume Iribiko had died. Taji Momori mourned. He handed half of the fruit to the man's wife, and he left the other half on Ikume Iribiko's grave, then died on the spot. It is said that that fruit is still inside the shrine behind us.
Really? The fruit of immortality.
Yes.
Interesting. Immortality, huh?
Not interested?
No, not really. I'd rather have normality than immortality.
About Renju.
Mr. Okura isn't here. I mean, of course he isn't. It's not like we came here right away.
He's already taken off.
Too bad.
It looks like there are no further clues here. It appears we've wasted our time.
Summarize.
Date, we have no time to waste. We should get moving.
Got it.
Let's head to Sunfish Pocket. I saw a familiar face as I entered. It was Mizuki. Iris and I sat at Mizuki's table.
Wow, this is surprising. What's going on here?
Mizuki, why do you have a platinum trident? Didn't it cost like Ota 200k yen to get a gold one? How much are you spending?
Why are you two together? Oh, well, forget it. Thanks for letting me stay last night. Oh, no trouble at all. Anytime. You could even live with me if you want. That's a great idea. The roommate I have right now really sucks.
Gee, thanks.
This girl.
The menu. Nyato Nyotai Mori, 780 yen.
Eating sushi off a naked woman for 780 yen?
Let's go. We are going. I made up my mind and my heart.
That sign is wrong. Someone added letters. It's supposed to say Nitai Mori, boiled newt.
Nitai Mori. Boiled newt?
Oh, boiled newt, 780 yen.
Honestly, that's almost as intriguing as the body sushi. Mizuki ordered a cream soda. I remember when she called me childish for ordering cream sodas. The table, the menu.
You wanker! Do you not know how to prepare a monkfish? Sorry, sir.
This is a real interesting place.
It looks like a lifesaver, but it's actually a calamari ring covered in white chocolate.
I thought it was a donut. The other mermaid is working hard. Those two shells on their chests are working hard too, in their own way. And once again, I can use the X-ray.
Those are some nice hip bones.
Was Renju here?
I've heard that Renju was sighted here.
When do you mean?
When? I got the info a few minutes ago, but I don't know when he was seen.
Oh.
Ringing any bells?
Well, he hasn't come by today, but yesterday.
Yesterday? But I was here yesterday.
It was after that. After you and Ota left.
Great.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
You didn't ask. And I don't have any way to contact you.
Damn it.
We just missed it.
What do you like in men?
Well, a triple wart sea devil or an Anacanthus barbatus.
What is up with women?
That's a mouthful.
What was he doing in here?
He was looking for Iris. He was asking everyone where she was.
Why not try her house? Oh wait.
Looking for me?
Oh yeah, she was missing yesterday.
Yeah.
Did he give a reason?
No, not in particular.
Iris, can you think of why he would be looking for you?
No, not at all.
Azuki?
I don't know either.
So it wasn't Renju who interrupted her during the live stream, I guess. About your relationship with Mizuki.
Mizuki comes here a lot. She's really friendly with everyone.
I can tell.
I like it here. Everyone treats me nice.
Is it because you're the daughter of the owner?
No, it's not like that.
We're BFFs.
She wields extraordinary power with that trident.
The Okiura family is really something else.
Anything else you can tell me about Renju?
Anything else? Well, he did seem really sick. He was pale and sweating a lot.
Must have been because of the accident.
Perhaps.
The more I look, the better it gets. Wow, those are some gorgeous hips.
You said it out loud.
My hips?
Oops, I said that out loud.
You are now officially a creep.
Fantastic hips. I'm just saying. That's a really nice pelvis. What are you doing here?
What are you gonna do? Scold me or something? Why do you care what I do?
Why are you so angry?
I'm not angry. In fact, I'm feeling good.
Excuse me.
The mermaid took me to the corner of the store.
Mizuki was crying earlier.
Crying?
Yes, we were trying to cheer her up. What happened to her mom was, and we thought she was having a hard time. She must have come here looking for company. That's probably why she stayed with Iris last night. She didn't want to be alone.
Shoko's body is still under the jurisdiction of the police. There has not been a ceremony, nor has the body been cremated. The culprit has not been caught, and we cannot locate Renju. And on top of that, her roommate has abandoned her.
I did not abandon her.
In any case, there are many ways you could calm Mizuki down.
Mizuki is just trying to act strong. Please, try to understand.
About the Okiura Fishery Warehouse.
Why are you asking me about that?
I was just curious.
That company was made by my grandpa, but Daddy has nothing to do with it. I don't know anything about the warehouse.
About Renju.
The police asked me a bunch of questions, but I don't know where he is. I thought I told you this already. Don't ask me the same questions over and over.
Date, look.
Is she lying?
She's lying?
Possibly. She may just be excited or upset.
About your visitor last night.
Iris, I still need to know. What were you doing Sunday at 2 a.m.?
You haven't fulfilled your promise.
This is the date. I fulfilled my promise.
I told you, no info until the date is complete. Don't you get it? This date isn't over yet.
About Renju.
Mr. Okiura helped me when I was just starting out. You know how my mom is single? He really supported her. He even changed my diaper when I was a little baby. I got hired by Lemniscape all because of him. Iris used to stream all her own content. Like singing and dancing and gaming and stuff. But before we knew it, she went viral.
Right, I heard about that. That's how she started getting offers, right? But because Iris's mom knows Renju, she decided to go with Lemniscape.
But there's more to it than that. There are other reasons. Daddy was totally taken in by her talent.
Her talent?
Dancing, really. Her dancing is what got her into Lemniscape. He knew ever since she was young that she would be talented. He didn't want any other agencies to have her.
I didn't know that.
Daddy's not the type to give compliments.
This is kind of embarrassing. I didn't know he thought of me that way.
Do you know this mermaid?
She's my friend from back when I worked here. We would hang out outside of work, too. We'd go to haunted places and UFO sightings and stuff.
Blow those boys away! Blow those boys away! Yeah, blow those boys!
Mizuki, You really shouldn't say that.
You like dancing, right?
More than sleeping and eating! Well, maybe about the same as eating. Anyway, I've always loved moving my body, ever since I was a little girl. And you're fast, too. Yeah, I did a lot of track meets.
Were you always the anchor?
That's amazing.
I told you that Iris is the goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology, right? She was the messenger of the gods. She had to be really fast.
Rainbows being so fast to disappear was the source of the legend.
You're as fast as your namesake, then.
You want to race?
Sure, when we get the chance.
Could you show me your dance?
Right here? Oh, I want to see too.
Me too.
I would also like to see that.
I don't know. Come on, just show us. But...
Alright, I'll go set up.
Wait!
The mermaid didn't listen and hurried off.
Jeez. Fine, if you insist. Yay! Iris, we're ready. Alright, world, get ready! See my dance! Invincible Rainbow Arrow! Hit it! Teacups that are flying, on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine, a journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes, you've seen in your mind. While the old bow their heads, while the blind meet the blind, the marble loses shine. The eye clouds by design, but we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows, set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, allow your heart to take you. Never let the sparks of this world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light. Tessa, you're the best! That song. Mr. Okira wrote the music, and I wrote the lyrics.
I like how they not only decided to translate and sing the song in English, but also use the voice actor for Iris to sing it.
So it holds a special place in my heart.
That's right. I forgot he wrote music.
Yeah, he's really talented. I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
Summarize.
Unfortunately, we didn't find Renju here.
But we discovered that he was looking for Iris.
But why?
We can think about that later. Let's get going.
Yeah, you're right.
Off to the diner.
I'm so hungry.
Tessa? Why are you here?
I told Dache I was hungry, so
I've always wanted to eat here.
I'll have my usual, Ota.
Yes, right away.
Ota flew into the kitchen. Iris watched him go and took a seat.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
Mayumi's juice with mold?
Phone.
Ring ring. Who's on the phone?
Who cares? Date, wanna have a pillow fight?
Tessa, not in the store, please.
Poster.
Date, you're drooling.
Oh, I'm just really hungry.
Lucky cat.
Meow.
Huh?
What are you doing?
Oh, you don't know? It's good luck to imitate a cat in front of one of these.
Really?
Meow? Guess I'll have good luck.
A clock.
Hey, what has two hands on its face?
A mom playing peekaboo.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, a chair for baby goats.
Why would anyone bring a goat to a restaurant?
The menu.
Kuroda Kazuaki's grilled tongue with salt.
A bucket.
Hey, Tessa, could you kick that bucket there?
Sure. Like this?
Yeah, but more.
Like this?
This is awesome!
I did not realize there was someone more perverted than Date.
Date, a Martian.
That's just a stool.
That's just a jellyfish. TV.
Hey, Date, I've got this video of girls in bikinis washing this armored car. Wanna watch?
Absolutely not.
Chair. A stool. Where is Renju?
You're still looking for him? Well, like I told you before, I don't know.
You're good at cooking, huh?
Yeah, my dad taught me when I was little.
You're making me something too, right?
Sure, my treat, Date.
Where is your mom?
She's in the living room. I think she's watching TV.
How about you? What are you doing here?
I was just doing some meditation, lying on the ground.
He means sleeping.
Date, why are you with Tessa?
We're on a date.
We are
Not Shovel Forge.
on a date.
Oh, a date. Huh. A date?
I'm on an investigation, and she wouldn't let me go.
Date, I have some delicious fugu eggs. I promise they're not poisoned. Would you like some?
I don't trust you.
No thanks. I'm fine.
Ota is cooking in the kitchen. About Iris's resurrection.
Iris, about your coming back to life.
Hold it! What do you mean coming back to life?
I decided to tell Ota about Iris's resurrection.
Date jumped into a parallel world where I'm still alive.
Tessa died?
Yep.
What's your usual?
Omelet rice. Ota's omelet rice is so good it gives me stomach cramps.
Is that a compliment?
You're embarrassing me.
Well, Ota appears to have taken it as a compliment.
Have you been here before?
Yeah, I have.
Have you met Ota's mother, Mayumi?
Yeah, but I don't think she likes me.
That's not true. Mom is just jealous of how pretty you are, Tessa.
Not very reassuring. Whether out of jealousy or otherwise, she still doesn't like Iris.
About the parallel world.
Hey, can you tell me about this parallel world idea in more detail?
Oh, sure. How should I explain this? Well, Oh, I know. Let's play rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah. If we tie, nothing happens. We just shake hands. If I win, you have to give me something.
What if I win?
I'll do anything.
Anything?
Mm-hmm. Anything.
Date, your heart rate is rapidly increasing. Why exactly is that?
Alright, let's do this.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Let's go with paper.
Shoot.
Oh, I won.
Date, calm down. You're going to pop a blood vessel.
Aw, I lost. But I made a promise. What do you want me to do?
If it's no trouble, I want to see your...
See what?
Let me see... See...
I will kill you if you say it.
See... seal. I meant seal.
Seal?
Not the smoothest recovery.
Oh, I get it. You want to see me imitate a seal.
No, Iris, please.
Okay, well, here it goes, I guess. Nom 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 nom.
Tessa, what are you doing?
We just played rock, paper, scissors, right? You won, and you made me be a seal for some reason. But in a different timeline, maybe we tied.
Date is just internally screaming.
Or maybe I got a prize from you.
If I had chosen rock or paper...
So those timelines are what I'd call a parallel world.
So you think I jumped from a world in which you were dead to this one where you're alive?
That's what I think.
Huh. Parallel world, huh? I can't believe it, but...
Sure you can. Parallel worlds exist. Do you know about the Mandela Effect? Or the Booba Kiki Effect? Or the 100 million balls? If I explained that, would you believe me?
Sounds really interesting, Tessa. I know some urban legends like that. The Spatial Temporal Man, and the Lost Friend, and the story of two sisters.
I have heard people talking about it. The Booba Kiki effect?
Date, look at this picture.
Iris pulled up a picture on her phone.
There's a famous experiment regarding this picture. You show this image to people around the world and ask a question. Which one is Booba, and which one is Kiki?
I don't know what you are talking about. I'm just seeing a funyarimpa.
Believe it or not, 98% of people asked have the same answer. The rounder one is Booba, and the jagged one is Kiki. Isn't that weird? In other words, everyone thinks that Booba is a certain way, and Kiki is the other. It applies universally across languages and cultures. It's like something ingrained inside all humans. Like worshipping the sun and the sea, or thinking that the mother is soft and the father is jagged. Regardless of your culture or background, you probably think this way. It's what Jung called the collective unconscious. There exists a second psychic system of a collective universal and impersonal nature, which is identical in all individuals. That's what Jung said about it. Think of it like bamboo. Bamboo stalks look like individual plants since they're separated. But underground, they're all connected. Human psyches might be like that too. Connected at a subconscious level. That's...
The parallel world?
Yeah! You saved me in the dream, right? And dreams are all about our subconscious minds. So if you follow the roots...
You get to another bamboo stalk.
Yeah, something like that.
100 million balls.
This world is full of really interesting stuff. But you know the most interesting thing of all?
No, what?
That humans exist at all.
The universe developed in a very particular way to get here. If things were even slightly different, well, the galaxies and solar system and all of that might not have existed at all.
And that means humans would never be born. And even if everything happened exactly like that, the probability of human life developing is extremely low. And yet, here we are. Imagine a box full of ping pong balls, labeled 1 to 100 million. Would you be able to pick out the one?
Not likely.
But what if there were 100 million of you?
I mean, if each of us took a ball, then yeah.
Well, then one of us would definitely pick up the one.
Exactly! The birth of humanity is so improbable that it's basically a miracle. But if there were multiple universes...
Then it wouldn't be strange that at least one of them had humans in it.
She is describing the anthropic principle. I may have underestimated her intelligence.
The Mandela Effect.
Do you know Nelson Mandela?
Well, yeah, the former president of South Africa. He helped abolish apartheid.
He died in 2013, but a strange thing happened. When the news broke, people all over the world thought, Didn't Mandela die in prison in 1980? That's the Mandela Effect. It's when your memory and history have discrepancies. There are lots of examples, like the name of this kid's book with the bears having different spellings, or people remembering that Kennedy was assassinated in a 4-seat car, but in our world, he was in a 6-seat car.
Huh. I thought it was a 4-seater too.
Or that electric mouse from that video game. You probably remember the tip of its tail being black.
It wasn't?
Nope, it's all yellow. And the design didn't change.
Oh.
Lines from movies, company logos, historical events, and little things. The Mandela Effect is everywhere.
I think one of the most famous one is the Luke, I am your father. It's actually just no, I'm your father.
Why do you think that is?
Because those memories are from parallel worlds?
I guess the Bernstein Bear one is famous now too.
That would explain it, I guess.
Iris is sitting in front of me. The two sisters.
So, there's this girl. Let's call her B. She's practicing piano in her room, and her little sister is watching TV in the same room. B asks her to turn the TV volume down so she can hear her piano playing, you know? So B goes back to practicing, playing a little bit. But her sister doesn't turn the volume down. She's not listening at all. So B turns around to scold her. She was really gonna let her sister have it, but she's gone. She's nowhere to be seen. She thinks, I wonder where she went. But then B hears her sister at the door. I'm home. B runs to the front door and sees her sister and her parents standing there. So B asks, when did you go outside? But her mom says, what are you talking about? She went shopping with me. B is really confused by all of this, of course. She asks her little sister about it, and she learns that her favorite TV show was on. And before she went shopping with her mom, she was deciding whether or not she wanted to stay and watch it or not.
So depending on her decision, a parallel world was made.
Yeah, what B saw might have been from the world where her sister stayed behind. I know a ton of stories like this. Like being suddenly transported 1 year into the future, and there's a missing persons report out for you. You look down at your phone, but you realize that it's not yours. It's not the one you remember having. You look through the contacts, and it's filled with names you don't recognize.
Sounds scary.
There's more, too. Like this town where everyone is Japanese, but they're speaking a completely different language. And all the signs and magazines and stuff have different letters. And it's not like Korea or China. It's the Japan we know, but the language is different.
That's a prime example of a parallel world.
The Spatial Temporal Man.
Yeah, it's sort of like a common experience. A lot of people have experienced waking up in an uninhabited world they've never seen before. And most of them describe seeing the same person. The Spatial Temporal Man. He's supposed to be an ordinary old man wearing work clothes. The Spatial Temporal Man guides people back to the real world. He tells them, this world is not for you, or something.
I'd like to meet him someday.
So, this elementary school kid, let's call him C. He goes to school and there's a bunch of things on the floor. Postcards, towels, a coffee cup, rice bowls, a sink, lots of stuff. But C realized that those were all things from his own house.
How did they get to the classroom?
No one knows. It's not like anyone did it on purpose or there was a thief or anything.
Maybe something happened that made two parallel worlds fuse.
Yeah, maybe.
The Lost Friend.
There's this kid, A. He's in elementary school. Well, A had this close friend named Suzuki. One day, after school, they're walking home together. A turns around to tell Suzuki a joke, and Suzuki is laughing his butt off. And he's laughing and laughing, and he laughs so hard that his eyes fall out of their sockets.
What?
Well, they were hanging down out of his eye sockets. The nerves were still connected, but... A is of course in shock and doesn't know what to do. Suzuki just takes his eyeballs and jams them back into his eye sockets and keeps walking like nothing happened. So A asks him about it. Like, hey, are you okay? Your eyes fell out. A is really concerned for his friend, you know? But Suzuki just says, yeah, I'm fine. He doesn't say anything about it. And by now, A is really curious. But he's not getting any answers. So they just part ways and go home. The story only gets weirder from here. The next day, A goes to school, and Suzuki's not there. A is confused and asks his teacher about it. Hey, where's Suzuki today? And the teacher says, Suzuki? Who's that? There's no Suzuki in this class.
Who's Rem?
A says, what are you talking about? And he goes and asks all of his classmates about Suzuki. They all say the same thing. I don't know him. There's no Suzuki in this class.
So that kid must have jumped into a parallel world without Suzuki.
That's what I think.
Couldn't Suzuki just be an imaginary friend or something?
No, A was really serious about remembering Suzuki.
It is weird, and there's no way you can pop your eyeballs back in like that.
Well, not necessarily. There's such a thing as a dislocated eye. It actually isn't too hard to put your eye back in if it falls out.
Ota is correct. Dislocated eyes are easy to replace in their sockets, as long as none of the nerves or blood vessels were damaged. There are usually no lasting negative effects either.
But that doesn't prove this Suzuki exists.
Well, I guess not, but...
Summarize.
When did you two get so knowledgeable?
Oh, I don't know.
Tessa is always writing about this stuff on the internet. That's why I decided to research it too. That's how I learned all this stuff. Oh, hey, I know about conspiracies and secret societies too. I find that stuff fascinating. If you want, we could talk about those.
Maybe next time. Now where's that omelet rice?
Done!
Ota brought the dish over. He laid out an omelette rice in front of me and Iris. Iris grabbed her spoon with a huge smile on her
Bon
face.
appetit!
She picked up a spoonful. No, actually, she tried to pick up a spoonful.
Tessa, are you okay?
I'm fine. My hand slipped. Let's eat.
Huh. Iris and I ate the omelette rice in near silence. There was no conversation, just the sound of the spoon hitting the plate. The diner echoed with it. And before long,
Thanks for the food!
Iris was totally re-energized. Her face was back to her usual easy smile.
That was good. Ota, your omelet rice is seriously the best.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
Aw, thanks. I owe it to my dad. He taught me well.
I paid for the food and stood to go.
Let's get going, Iris.
Thanks again!
Is this Dante's point of view? How small is Ota?
Thank you! Come back soon!
Marble.
Hey, Mama, it's me.
Dante, honey, what's up?
I'm heading over now.
Glad to hear it. Maybe I'll close the place a little early for you.
Sorry, but I'm with someone.
With someone?
A girl named Iris.
What? Is she a virgin?
Huh?
I'm not gonna answer that. Anyway, Remember what we talked about?
There's a regular here who is good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight. Oh, right.
Are they coming tonight?
Yes, I promise.
All right. Then I'll see you there.
Okay, I'll be here.
How are you talking on your phone without earphones?
I was too lazy to explain it properly, so I came up with a
I
lie.
have an earpiece implanted in my ear.
Wow, cool!
Another call came in.
Date, it's the boss.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Okay, Dante, tell me the situation. Did you find number 89?
If I did, I would have told you.
Aha. I see.
What was that about?
Someone is freaking out.
That was a cry from deep within my heart, Dante. Do you realize how screwed I am? Go find number 89.
If I find Renju, I find number 89. I'm gathering information on Renju's whereabouts now.
Where?
I told her I was going to Marble with Iris, and about who I was expecting to see there.
Wait. Were you trying to get her drunk?
No!
She's not 21.
And if she wasn't a minor?
Hmm?
Well, whatever. I'm sure you have a good plan. Find those two and arrest them. Got it?
So this is Golden Yokocho.
First time here?
Yeah.
Marble is right over here.
Date, on your 6. 2 suspicious individuals approaching.
Oh!
Dante! Dante!
Stay right there.
Okay.
Damn. Who are they?
We can find out later. We need a way out of this.
Yeah, but
If I grab Iris and try to run, we'll be shot full of holes. The alleyway between the buildings are blocked off. We cannot go that way. Which means...
shit. We gotta take care of them.
I have reached the same conclusion.
But I've only got a single revolver.
Date, I have a plan. I will give you instructions. Just move as I tell you.
This better work.
Not to worry. My calculations are flawless.
What's the plan?
You see that hangar over there? Shoot the bottom of the hangar with a normal bullet.
Why?
Don't ask questions, just do it.
What am I doing? Game warned me to keep my hands on my keyboard.
Look at that!
Really?
Gift from heaven!
Really, guys? Come on.
Are they stupid?
I think so. Were they heard from 4chan or something?
Just as I calculated.
What kind of calculations did you do?
Date, focus. burst shot. Shoot the pornomag vending machine.
Oh.
Pornomag?
I said no questions. Hurry! Shoot the vending machine with the burst.
This is kinda cool. Changing up the formula a bit.
Hey, this is...
How did they not catch fire?
Seen anything like this before.
Yeah, they must be stupid.
You are too.
What?
The final step. But you don't have to do a thing.
Huh?
Mama? There's a group of naked buff guys dancing outside your bar.
Oh, Aiba is using my voice.
What?
Don't use my voice without permission.
This is an emergency. I will slap you if you don't shut up. Now, we're ready. We just need to use the fire extinguisher.
It's loaded with high-pressure CO2.
Now, I will leave your eye and throw the fire extinguisher into the air. Shoot the top of the extinguisher at the perfect time. Now let's go!
Really, you can lift something that heavy? I mean, compared to her size.
Ready? Here I go.
Ready as I'll ever be. Muscles galore. I guess I got an achievement for not screwing up. Ooh. Okay, that was badass.
According to my calculations.
This is...
My place. The building's got a security system. We'll be safe here.
So Mizuki's not home?
Doesn't look like it.
I checked her phone's GPS. Mizuki is currently at Sunfish Pocket.
It is getting late, but Sunfish Pocket should be safe. I am sure the mermaids are taking good care of her. If anything, she'd be in more danger with us.
Iris, I need to talk to you about earlier. Have a seat wherever.
Well, I think this is a good place as I need to stop for now. Yeah, I hate to stop playing as well, but well, I think having to get some answers from Iris finally, we'll have to wait for next time on Let's Play AI, the Somnium Files. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until then, have a good one.